Once upon a time, a long time ago, near the North Pole, there were some Eskimos called the Yupik. And there was a little boy. His name was Amik. He lived with his grandmother. She was very, very old, and she could see many things through the eye of her sewing needle. One day, she said, "Amik, now that you are old enough, you may do the hunting for us. Tomorrow, go down to the ocean, walk along the beach and see what you can find. We need food for the winter." And so the next day, Amik went down to the beach. He looked in the water. He saw a skinny little fish. It was called a needlefish. "I'm so hungry. I think I'll catch that needlefish. I'll eat it, and I'll just get something from my grandmother later." So he called the fish like this: "Needlefish, needlefish, come to me. Needlefish, needlefish, come to me. Needlefish, needlefish, come to me." He swallowed it. "Oh, I'm so hungry." He walked farther along the beach and he saw a bigger fish. It was called a hooligan. "I'll just catch that hooligan. I'll get something from my grandma later. Hooligan, hooligan, come to me. Hooligan, hooligan, come to me." Oh, I'm so hungry. And then he saw his favorite fish of all, mine too, salmon. And he called it, "Salmon, salmon, come to me. Salmon, salmon, come to me." Oh, I'm so hungry. And then he saw 3 seals lying in the sun. "I think I'll eat those seals. I'll just get something from my grandma later. Seals, seals, come to me. Seals, seals, come to me." I'm still hungry. And then he saw a walrus. And he called to the walrus, "Walrus, walrus, come to me. Walrus, walrus, come to me." Oh, I'm still hungry. He looked out on the water and he saw a whale. "Whale, whale, come to me. Whale, whale, come to me." Oh, I don't feel very good. I guess I better go back home now to my grandma. Oh no, my grandma. I forgot to get food from my grandmother, but I'm too fat to go hunting anymore. Amik walked to his house. His grandmother could hear him. She said from inside the house, "Amik, is that you? I hope you have a big catch. I'm very, very hungry." "Oh, Grandma, the catch, it's too big to come into the front door of our house." "That's okay. Just climb on the roof." He could climb on the roof because their house was built into the side of the land. And in the winter, when they made a fire, the smoke would go straight up through that smoke hole. "Oh, Grandma, I'm too big to go through that hole." "That's okay. Just climb through the eye of my sewing needle." And the grandma held up her sewing needle through the smoke hole, and when she did, by magic, Amik went through the eye of the needle and into their house. And when he did, everything he had swallowed came out of his mouth and into the house. There was the needlefish, the hooligan, the salmon, the seals, the walrus, and the whale. And everything the whale had swallowed came out of its mouth. There were eels, crabs, jellyfish, and even a pirate ship. And all the water pushed everything out the front door of the house, and they went to look at it. And the grandma said, "Amik, you are a very, very good hunter." Why, now we have enough food to share with the whole village. And they did. And they had enough to last them for a long time. And that story is called The Eye of the Needle. The